Peace, peace, good people. Baldhead Hereford here, and welcome to my channel. If you are visiting with me for the first time, welcome. I hope that you do choose to stay, and if you are returning, welcome back. I appreciate my OGs and my returnees, okay? So I am reading today for the collective, okay? So that means I don't have a particular zodiac sign or anything in mind. The cards have been fixed to read for whomever is in need of this particular reading, okay? So, of course, at this moment, I don't know what the title is because I haven't laid the cards, but if you are watching this video, then that means that you were attracted to the title and there's a message here for you, okay? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and call in the spirit of love, the spirit of light, the sweet spirit of honesty and accuracy and relevancy. Thank you, Spirit, for using me as a trusted and true vessel to bring about a message for the collective that will soon be here. Ashe. That will soon be here. Now, I'm not going to keep these, but that heartbreak card, that's what I call it, the heartbreak card. It's the Three of Swords, but when it comes out, there's definitely been some type of, dishonor in a relationship, or, some type of dishonor in some type of partnership, relationship, someone has hurt someone, but I'm not keeping it, and I'm not even going to base the reading on that unless it comes out again. Then, then I'll have to address it. Thank you, Spirit, for showing me right now who and what this message will be about. I'll show you one more good shot. And I will take the cards that are right on top. All right. I don't read reversals, you guys, unless I'm guided to. So the Queen of Cups has come out. The Five of Cups. The Six of Swords. The Lover's card, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Cups. I'll start here and I'll pull more cards as needed. So the Queen of Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Swords. Let's start off with these three because this is telling a story all by itself, okay? Queen of Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Swords. It's been a long time coming for someone. You've had to lick some wounds. You've had to move past some hurt, some pains, some deceit, some betrayal, okay? Some regret, some shame, some guilt, okay? Something happened that made you have to mentally relocate, physically relocate, and emotionally relocate, okay? Now, I do believe that it has everything to do with a relationship, okay? There was some type of emotional dissatisfaction in a relationship, okay? Right off the top, I'm feeling like that the relationship was topsy-turvy because someone was not in a healthy emotional state of mind, okay? You were not taking care of your emotional health. So there could have been depression, there could have been anxiety, there could have been stress, there could have been some type of emotional disorder, a true mental or emotional disability due to something, okay? It may have ruined the relationship. It may have ruined the marriage. Okay, may have done that. A lot of times the Queen of Cups is an indication that someone had to deal with a lot of hurt and pain by themselves. Okay, you had to drink your own tears. You had to, like I said earlier, lick your own wounds. Okay, so I could be speaking to somebody who had things happen in their childhood, in their teen years, just in their past that they brought into relationships, that they brought into the marriage. And maybe the partner was unaware. Maybe the partner was unaware of the depth of what it was that you were dealing with. Now, place the energy where it belongs. You could be the person that endured this type of person, or you could be the person that has the stress, the anxiety, the depression, okay, the emotional instability, okay? And listen, that's nothing to be ashamed of or nothing to be, you know, embarrassed about, because throughout life, especially if you are a mature person, a seasoned person, okay, and and my grandmama used to tell me, you know, when I was younger, when I would ask certain questions about certain things going wrong, she'd say, "Oh, baby, just keep living." So I'm gonna offer that to those of you who are young, and you may be saying, "Oh, well, this ain't for me." Listen, keep living. We all have and will experience turbulence in our emotions. We live in a very, very dark realm. Okay, now your world personally may be full of light, okay, because maybe you keep it that way. Maybe you are the type of person that calls in and stays in an energy of light, but that doesn't stop the world from still creating experiences that put people in dark places, okay? But I feel like that many of you who are here, and if you're still here, you're resonating with this because you understand that darkness is real. And it happens, and it happens without our permission, okay? And it can happen in different spectrums, you know, of our lives. For some of you, it might be, you know, pertaining to, you know, losing a job that you had been at for years, and, you know, you got fired from it all of a sudden. And then now that dropped you down into a very low vibration. Or it could be a relationship. It could be the loss of someone. It could be the betrayal of someone. So anyway, however you ended up in this position here, you did. You got there. It happened, okay? It happened. That season put you in this for a reason, though, okay? And I'm going to tell you what the reason is, because I see it clearly with these bottom 3 cards, even though I am being pulled to pull 3 more cards, but not yet. Because this is not the complete story. But this 6 of Swords lets me know that there was some blues, some sadness, some energy of being drained and tired because of said situation. So there was a decision that had to be made to leave. Okay, there was some travel. For some of you, you had to leave the relationship, and maybe leaving caused you to have to go back home, and back home was out of state. Some of you had to go to another state, or some of you relocated out of state. You had to leave the comfort of the city or the state that you were in, okay? The beauty with the 6 of Swords card, though, is in the process of having to, you know, deal with the blues, deal with relocating, deal with leaving, deal with packing up what little bit you can and taking it and leaving, is there's recovery in this relocation. Okay, the recovery is in the relocation, getting away from this energy, getting away from this person, getting away from the experience, getting away from the energy of the situation is the beginning of the recovery. So if this is you and you are in the process of this happening, just know that staying in the place, staying in the city, staying in the state may not be what's best for you. Okay, and relocating may be one of the decisions that you have to make for your recovery to begin. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at these bottom 3. The Love is here, the 10 of Pentacles is here, and the 4 of Cups is here. This is for sure a indication that you're going to have to make a decision. Okay, a decision to choose you or something else or someone else. Okay, I believe that this isn't about choosing love and falling in love. This is not what this card represents in this particular spread. This card is a representation of you taking a look in the mirror and choosing you, okay? This is a card saying fall back in love with you. Choose your family, choose your children, choose what really matters, because staying in a situation that is unhealthy, it doesn't matter if you're the one that's emotionally unstable or you're dealing with someone who's dealing with that stuff. Either way, no matter which end of that you are on, choosing your health, choosing your family, choosing your spiritual walk, choosing whatever you're having to choose. It's going to have to be connected to choosing you and what's best for you. Okay. And of course, if you have children, if children are involved, if family is involved, just like you just assume you're taking care of elderly parents, or you have custody of your younger brother and sister, or, something. It doesn't matter. Place the energy where it belongs. Either way, you're having to choose. You're having to make a choice to stay in something or choose another route that's more, another route that's more important to you. I'm feeling like you're having to choose yourself and your family over this situation, because some of you may be stuck in this energy right here thinking, should I leave? Should I go? Should I stay? Do I go back to him or her? Do I stick with them through this? And based on the cards, it's telling you, no, choose you. Make a decision. Make a decision to choose you. Choose you. And the reason I know that this is pertaining to choosing you, choosing your family, choosing what's going to be best in the long run for you and the people and the ones that you care about is because the Ten of Pentacles is here. That is the card that represents the family. It represents the things that you do or the experience that you may encounter that will solidify your family, that will bring permanence to your family. Okay. You're having to choose something or someone over your family, or choosing your family over something or someone. And it's having to do with this situation here. Okay. It feels relationshipish. It does feel like an unhealthy relationship. And some of you have made the decision to leave in order to choose you and your family. And some of you are in the process trying to figure out, should you leave? Okay. I know that because the Four of Cups is here. Okay. It's almost like Spirit is offering you a way out, but you're tied to this. But Spirit has already told you, rise up, my child. Choose yourself and choose your family. Okay. But some of you are in this energy of crying over spilled milk. You're in the energy of the shoulda, coulda, woulda. You're in the energy of the should I leave? Should I go? And listen, and Spirit of love, the sweet Spirit of love is telling you, love your family, love your kids. Love what loves you, because love don't live here no more. Love doesn't live up here anymore. Okay. Yeah. I feel like also with this Six of Swords, some of you may be really concerned about how are you going to start over? Because maybe you're not in a position to take everything with you. Okay. Especially if you're relocating to another state. Maybe your money isn't plentiful, so you don't know how you're going to get a moving truck. And it's like I'm hearing Spirit say, just take what you can. I'll give you the rest when you get where you're going. I'll replenish you when you get where you're going, but you have to leave this situation. Now I'm getting a download. I feel like some of you are in a situation, or you've been in a situation that caused this situation, is what caused the emotional distress. It caused the depression. Okay. It caused the bipolar. It caused the anxiety. So some of you are leaving or are being prompted to leave a relationship that caused you to have distress and turbulence in your emotions. Okay. So let's move further. Show me clearly. Thank you, sweet Spirit, for giving me information. Okay. I am being prompted to take these cards, and I'm being prompted to take them as is. So if there are reversals in this, I'm going to lay these cards exactly how they came out. Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles. Listen, because I just said that Spirit told you to go, I will replenish you. And here's that in in tarot form, okay? It's telling you it doesn't matter what you have to leave behind here. Some of y'all are saying, oh my God, I'm going to have to leave the kids' beds. I'm going to have to leave the kids' TV because I can't pack all of that up in the car. I only have limited space. And Spirit is saying it doesn't matter. Take what you can. Fill your car up with you can, and with what you can, and where you're going, I'm going to give you everything you need to replenish what you had to leave, because the Ace of Pentacles is a gift of material force. Okay, it's material gain. So you're going to be put in a position to either purchase these things, purchase everything you need to relocate, or people are just going to be giving it to you. Either way, you're going to be put in a position to get back everything that you had to leave, because I feel like this situation here is very necessary as far as picking up and leaving right now, because it's unhealthy. Okay, the next card is the King of Staves. You're going to be in the presence of someone, or you're going to meet someone who is going to, it's almost like this person is going to be who helps you get yourself together. It could be a father. It could be a boss on a job. It could be a male or female that's very well off, and very powerful, that that you'll meet. Okay, but either way, this person here is going to be the reason why you are going to be put in a position to replenish everything that you had to leave. Okay, here is this is the beauty. Now I'm very, very glad to see this. Simply because this feels like you were knocked off your pivot. Okay. This feels like everything about you, was compromised. Okay. Cause I feel like I'm talking to the type of person who you are a emotionally driven person. I could be speaking to water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, could be speaking to the type of person who you're very heavy in your emotions. You filter everything through your emotions. You how you process things can become heavy, because everything has to get filtered through your emotional system. Okay, and because of that, you may feel wavy, you may feel topsy-turvy, you may feel like you're drowning. But I'm glad to see this show up, because it's letting me know that you have something around you, someone, angels, deities, ancestors, a mother, that is bringing you peace and bringing you balance about what's going on. You have support. Okay. For some of you, it could be a mother that's in the ethers. Okay. Or a grandmother in the ethers. Or you may work with Yemeya or Aset, Isis. You may work with a mother-like deity that is bringing balance into this situation for you, because that energy knows that you are imbalanced right now, and it's hard for you to call out to. It's hard. It's on a normal basis, when stuff isn't going on, you are the one that people probably come to. You're the nurturing, comforting, purification person that everybody depends on. But right now, you can't be that for yourself. So your higher self, your deities, your ancestors, whomever, whatever, your angels are being that for you. Okay. Sorry that got so long-winded, but this is your help. This is your help right here. Okay. That's the help. And the help is telling you rest. Relax, especially for those of you who have made the transition. You've relocated. Okay. Now, this isn't just for people who relocated out of state. You may have just relocated across town. Okay. Or you may just relocated to another apartment. You may just did a simple move. Okay. Because not everybody is going to be prompted to travel and relocate, cross town, cross state, cross waters. Okay. Some of you, this is an in-town relocation. Either way, if you've relocated, if you've made the travel, if you've gotten yourself out of a situation that was causing the blues, that was causing emotional instability, that was causing turbulence in your house and in your head, Spirit is saying you've done what I've asked you to do, which was to make the move. Now rest and let me do the rest. Okay, rest and let me do the rest. The Four of Swords is a card that tells you, rest, my child, rest. It actually goes right along with this card, because this energy here, your deities, your angels, that's bringing about this balance, that's trying to keep you emotionally in alignment, is the same energy that's telling you to rest. So it's like I'm hearing Spirit tell you, lay the burdens down. You've done the part that you need to do. Now let me prepare the rest of your road for you. Lay the burdens down. Okay, it's okay for you to rest. It's okay for you to contemplate and imagine the most highest, most perfect outcome. It's like Spirit is telling you, don't worry about the what am I going to do now? That's not the energy that you should have right now. Your energy should be it should be thankful energy, and it should be very restful energy. You should be spending time now meditating, maybe in prayer, just relaxing and breathing, working on, stretching your body. I feel like that a lot of you are tense, so your emotions are caught up in your muscles. So you're probably having achy joints, achy muscles, arthritis type energy, because you're tense. Spirit is telling you to rest, relax. You made it. You were obedient to Spirit telling you to get out of this situation. So now you can rest. It's almost like Spirit is saying, you took the first step, and then let me walk the rest of this walk with you and for you. Okay? Rest. Rest. This is time for relaxation and quiet preparation. Journal. Talk about what your next level, your next season is going to look like, what you're going to do next, okay? Because that's what's available to you. Whatever happened in the past, what you came from, none of that even matters now, because you were obedient to your own spirit and you left. Anything that's in the rearview mirror doesn't count anymore, okay? If it's in the rearview mirror, it doesn't count. And always know this: your windshield is way bigger and way more clear than your little rearview mirror. So don't keep living life in the review. Stop thinking about the shoulda, coulda, woulda, the spilled milk. I don't care how much energy you put into their relationship. I don't care what you had to leave behind. It doesn't matter, what the people are saying, that felt like you shouldn't have did that. None of that matters. Stay focused on the windshield moving forward, okay? Because that's where your clear view of your future is. It is nothing in the past. It is nothing in that old relationship. And for some of you, if this is pertaining to that old job that you got fired from, or something that you were dedicated to that let you go, it is nothing back there that's going to help you right now where you're at. Everything that is in front of you now is forward movement. The season for whatever was in that past is over, okay? It's over. And I know that's easier said than done. I know that many people are, this is what I don't understand, but I have to understand it, especially when I do readings for people. Some people want to stay in the past. They use it as a crutch. They purposely park themselves in past situations, when the only thing you have to do is pick yourself up and move forward. It is that easy. You'll tell yourself, well, it's not that easy, but it is. Get yourself up and move yourself forward. There's nothing and nobody that's going to do it for you. The same energy that you're using to stay there mentally and emotionally in that past thing is the same energy that you could use to get yourself up and move yourself forward. So I don't really show a lot of pity for people that I'm doing readings for, people that come to me for sessions and guidance, when they are in that pity pot energy. Because I don't pity pot people. Now, I will comfort you, I will nurture you, and I will love you through something. But if I can tell that you're stuck on purpose because you want to be in a woe me victimized energy, then that's when I bring on that tough love, okay? Because I can't, it's not in my essence to help somebody stay in a martyred energy. Okay, I don't believe in martyrdom. I don't believe in feeling bottomed out. I don't do the victim mentality. I move you from hurt, pain to victory immediately. Okay. All right, Spirit, show me more and show me clearly. If you're liking what you're hearing thus far, please hit that subscribe button and the like button. Okay, and I'm going to take these just as they have come out as well. Empress. And I love this because this is letting me know that if you're not in everything that I just said, in that woe me victim mentality, for those of you who are not wallowing in the mud and you have taken the advice of your higher self, your spirit, and you're resting, you're journaling, you're praying, you're in meditation. You may be doing yoga. You may have, started Pilates. You may be just in your home, just doing different breath exercises. You're doing something to keep yourself calm and relaxed. For those of you who are in that energy, you're building up your Empress energy. You're calling your power back to you. You're feeling fertile. Okay, and you're feeling able, or you're getting back in the flow, because maybe some of you are to this already, and then some of you are getting back to this. Either way, you're getting back in the flow of manifesting greatness for yourself. Okay, now I also could be speaking to someone who is pregnant. Okay, and maybe this move was made while you were pregnant. While you were pregnant with the man's baby, okay? Because I could be speaking to the majority of the energy that I'm speaking to feels like it's female, okay? So you may have had to make this hard decision to relocate while pregnant, but nothing's changing as far as what Spirit told you to do. You did exactly what needed to be done because something about that situation was unhealthy for you and baby, which is another indication that Spirit told you to choose you and the child. Choose you and your child. Get away from any situation that's causing harm and toxic energy to you and the child, okay? And you may be saying, oh, but I had to leave, the baby room. I had everything fixed up, and I couldn't take the baby bed. I couldn't take the bouncy, oh my God. Listen, what did we say? What did we say? Everything that you had to leave behind will be replenished, okay? There is a strong, clever, financially abundant male energy or female energy that's very assertive, aggressive, and powerful, that's going to be placed in your life or is already in your life, that's going to help you get everything you need for the baby, for the child, okay? And they may already be there, because it could be an uncle, it could be a father, it could be, again, someone you meet, whether it's male or female, because there are female energies that are very masculine and just jump straight in and start helping, right? They're just very, very what do you need? Get to it type energies, okay? So the next card out is the Ace of Staves. Listen, so you had the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And now you have the Ace of Staves. What this lets me know is you're feeling back enthusiastic, or you are headed back really quickly to feeling creative, okay? For some of you, you're artists, and you've put your art down because you've been going through this situation here, but you're feeling motivated to begin to draw again, to begin to paint again, to begin to create again, okay? You've been given a boost of confidence, a boost of enthusiasm, and a boost of courage, okay? Some of you are going to turn this pain into a painting. Some of you are going to turn your pain into a painting, and from that painting will bring profit. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for giving me that message. And then the last card, because I'm not pulling anymore after this, this person here is going to come wanting to apologize. So for those of you who are thinking that you can't close the chapter to this until you get an apology, You can't move forward until you get an apology. You can't move forward until you get closure. Or it's going to be hard for you to really just move forward until you get an understanding on why this happened, okay? This is for those of you who were in the relationship with someone who was mentally, emotionally unstable. I'm speaking directly to you. That person is going to reach out and apologize. They are keenly aware of why you left. And even though it may have been out of their control why they acted the way they acted, I believe that they still feel bad that their actions or their inability to control their emotions is the reason that you left, okay? Some of you were dealing with someone who was refusing to go get help. They refused to take the medicine. They refused to go get what they needed so they could help themselves and so you could help them. Either way, they are keenly aware of why you left, and they are going to come back wanting, not necessarily wanting you back. They're going to always love you, and of course they're going to want you back, because I don't think that they wanted you to leave. However, they understand that it is best for you to go. However, can I ask for your forgiveness? So for some of you, you're going to get that. You're going to get that closure. You're going to get that apology. You're going to give the forgiveness. You're going to bless them with forgiveness, but you're not going to go back. This is going to help you balance those scales, because again, the hurt, the pain that you endured while enduring the situation, was a bit overwhelming. Now, for those of you who are the ones that caused this, because you are the one that was mentally unstable, emotionally impaired, okay? If you were the disabled one in the situation, it's really no different. I do believe that you at some point are going to reach out to the person that you made leave you, okay? Or that felt like they needed to leave you because you were just entirely too unstable for them. I do believe from my heart to yours that you're going to reach out and give them an explanation. You're going to explain your actions because you still love them. How you acted, what made you act the way you act. I'm not going to say it was out of your control, but a part of me still wants to say it was just out of your control because you had just endured whatever portion of your life that caused you to lose control of yourself. Okay, a lot of stuff that people are enduring are not new experiences. It's an accumulation of things that you've been experiencing from a child. And once it gets so heavy, the momentum is so strong, you lose control and you spaz out. Some of you really need to do shadow work. Okay, some of you really need to focus on and face the man in the mirror, the woman in the mirror. You have to do that shadow work, and you have to pull those type of things up by the root, or you'll continue to be put in situations where you lose people that you love because they don't understand what's going on in your head and in your heart. So deal with your stuff, deal with your childhood trauma, deal with your drama, deal with your pain, call it to the front and fix it and then clip it. Okay. But if you are in denial, then it causes you to run people off because they don't understand how to even help you. Okay. So, let me see what's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is okay because I'm leaving this card exactly how it is. This is the Magician card, and it's in the reverse. Okay, so that's letting me know that you're either, for those of you who experienced this from someone, their communication and how their thoughts and how they relayed their thoughts and their communication and their perception and was all off. They didn't have good problem solving skills. I may be talking to somebody who was abused. Maybe physical abuse, maybe mental abuse, maybe staying in this situation caused abuse. But this is why, because they were unable. They had no connection to themselves, so they couldn't help themselves, so they surely couldn't stop their energy from affecting you, from hurting you. I'm talking to somebody who really needs to go get help. That person needs to go get help, and you staying with them would have just enabled them, right? They wouldn't have never went and got the help. But you leaving may be the very thing that catapults them into going and getting that help, because now they lost someone they love. They lost their family. They lost their girl. They lost their pregnant wife. They lost the child. They don't have access to people that they once had access to because they would not go and get help that they needed. Okay. So this is what they have to focus on. You really needed to do this, not just for you and your family or the child. You really needed to do this for them because they need to be able to get this energy back in the upright. Okay. And the only way for them to do that is to do that shadow work. Okay. Now, for those of you who this is you, go get yourself some help. Okay. Go get help, because this situation is just a little bitty piece of a bigger situation that's going to continue to happen if you don't get yourself together. You have got to get you some help. You've got to learn problem solving skills. You've got to learn how to communicate. You've got to correct your mindset. You've got to get those emotions and your energy right. You are something has caused this to happen. And if it's childhood trauma, if it's things that you endured before meeting this person that has left you, then it's your responsibility to fix this. Because it's you. Nobody's responsible for you but you. Only you can get yourself back in the upright. Okay? Only you can bring your magician energy to the front. Okay? What I'm sensing is there's a lack of alchemy. You need to alchemicalize yourself. Okay? Whether I'm talking to the person who was hurt, and you needing to understand what it is that the person that hurt you needs to do, or if I'm talking to the person who was doing the hurting. There's a whole alchemical change that needs to take place. And for those of you who left a person, now their alchemy can start, and you won't have to feel the pain that they're going to, endure as they go through this process of getting themselves together. And for those of you who are the person that needs the help, you need to do this alone so you won't lash out at others while you're going through this process. Okay. So I hope that this has been a resourceful reading for someone. Again, if you like what you heard, give me that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. But this is where I conclude the reading, and thank you for watching. Namaste.